Okay, so I just realized I need to start over. Let's do this. Okay, so we're going to finish the notes on the back side. This is a quick video. I'll make sure I will not talk that long. And since Idra is not here to ask me a whole bunch of questions, we can get through the video real quick. Yay, no Idris. That's a wonderful life. All right, write an equation in point slope form of the line shown. Use the right hand point to the right to write the equation. Everybody, this is your left. This is your right. So what point am I going to use? Yep, it would be that one. Y'all are smart. You're intelligent. I love you. All right, so the point slope formula is y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times x minus x sub 1. I forgot who forgot to say the sub 1s today, but don't forget that ever in your life. All right, so to find the slope of the line, we need the point and we need the slope. That's why it's called point slope. Aha. So we go up 3, 1, 2, 3, over to the right 1, so the slope is positive. We know that because it's rising to the right. So we have y minus the y point will be 4 is equal to m is 3 times x minus 2. Yeah, I'm a beast, I know. All right, so again, this is the point slope formula. We need to find the slope of this line. We go up 1 to the left 1, so we know that m is going to be a negative 1. And then we pick the point to the right hand point. This is your left, everybody. This is your right, whether you knew that or not. Hopefully you did. And now we just plug them into the equation. Y minus 1 is equal to a negative 1 times x minus 1. Now, if you put a negative sign without the 1 there, you're fine. All right, we're at 1 minute, 48 seconds. Okay, so let's get here. Write an equation of the line that passes through negative 2, 3, 1, negative 3. Oh, are there any questions? Whew, no questions. Look at there, look at there. How wonderful life would be. But we need to ask questions from time to time. Write an equation of a line that passes through negative 2, 3, and 1, negative 3. Use the first point to write the equation. The what point, everybody? The first point. All right, that'll be you. But before we can do that, if we use point slope form, we need the slope. We have the point, and now we need the slope. So we use our formula, y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. I know y'all know how to do that. Negative 3 minus 3 over 1 minus negative 2. And so we add those together and we get negative 6 over 3 is equal to negative 2. Okay, so we get negative 2 is the point, negative 2, 3. And then we use the point, negative 2, 3. And m is equal to negative 2. All right, so what would I do? Plug them into the equation. Y minus 3 is equal to negative 2 times x minus negative 2, which makes that positive, so we do plus 2. All right, so that's the point slope formula. Point slope, PSF. If I want to turn this into slope intercept form, I would distribute and get y. I know it's not asking this, it's just extra stuff, equals negative 2x minus 4. Bring this bad boy over here because it's y equals mx plus b. Y is now equal to negative 2x minus 1. So m and b, this is slope intercept form, SIF. Got my I. I turned that into an I. That's what you call improvisation, y'all, if I can say the word. Do the same thing here. We have, and it says use the first point. There it is. That'll be u. So now we take the slope 2 minus 4 over negative 1 minus negative 5. Turn these twins into Siamese, connect these bad boys. Negative 2 over 4 is equal to negative 1/2. And then we use this point. So negative 5, 4. M is equal to negative 1/2. Point slope formula, put it in the formula. We have, I don't know why I was doing parentheses, but I'm going to turn this into a y. Look at that fancy y. Y minus 4 is equal to negative 1/2 times x minus negative 5, which means we add this together, plus 5. Point slope form is done. Slope intercept form would be to distribute, but everybody, if I distribute, I get a negative number here. I mean, not negative. Well, let's say it's going to be negative, but it's going to be a fraction. I don't want to deal with fractions. I'm going to have to add 4 to that and whatever. So instead of distributing, I could multiply everything by the reciprocal of 1/2, which would be 2, and I'm going to multiply everything by -2. What did I say I'm going to do? I'm going to multiply everything by -2 so I don't deal with fractions to add them. So I get -2y. -2 times that is 8 is equal to x plus 5. Yes, you can do that. I've taught you that, whether you remember it or not. All right, so slide you over here. -2y, I know it's not asking you to do this, I'm just doing it because you will have to do this. X minus 3, divide by everything by -2, divide by -2, divide by -2. Y is equal to a negative x over 2, or you can put a 1 there, so y'all know that's a -1/2 x plus 3/2. All right, my job here is done as a tradition that I started in Bethel Park. When I get done with my videos, all right, there we go. I put this check mark and I put my signature because it's worth a lot of money. And I say, we out.